Hello guys, namaste, welcome back to AndroTrix. OnePlus is getting closer and closer to the pricing of the premium smartphone, and with that it is expected to offer a bit more than it usually does. This time around it has the same 1080p AMOLED panel with no water resistant, and even the design, well, let's be real, is similar to iPhone 7 Plus. But if you see online, every reviewer has to say something good about it. You might be wondering why would that be? Well, the answer is simple. You have to use this device to know its potential.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this you crazy mother.
I have been using it for a long time now, and honestly, it never bothered me that it looks like an iPhone because it feels so premium when you hold it in your hands. Even though it's similar to iPhone, there are a lot of tiny details which make it even better, like the OnePlus slider to control the sound profiles or the headphone jack at the bottom. OnePlus 5 also had issues with the display where users reported the jelly scrolling effect. Well, to me it's more of a feature rather than a bug. I would want OnePlus to put displays upside down for all its future devices if that is what it takes to get me the jelly scrolling effect. And just for the records, this is highly subjective. You may or you may not like the jelly scrolling effect. To me, I have always loved it. Talking about performance, the speed of OnePlus 5 never fails to surprise me. In fact, the only problem I have is that it is way too fast, which, by the way, is a good problem to have on your smartphone. It is packed with one of the most powerful chipsets, the Snapdragon 835, along with 8GB of RAM. Yes, you heard it right. Multitasking and even keeping multiple apps in the background doesn't affect the performance at all. At times I open up an app one fine day to see that it still is in the memory since I opened it a few days ago. The OnePlus supports the Oxygen OS, which itself is awesome OS if you are a fan of stock Android. Although it is very close to stock Android, there are some features like switch to dark mode or have an ambient display or turn on the pocket mode or switch to on-screen buttons, then go back to hardware buttons and swap them if necessary, and do various other tips and tricks which makes the whole experience of using the OnePlus amazing. I have compiled a video with 20 plus tips and tricks which I highly recommend you to watch if you are planning to buy this device or you just bought this device. Now moving on, I have mixed feeling when it comes to the camera of OnePlus 5. It didn't have EIS when it came out of the box. Also, the portrait mode seems to get focus wrong at times. Although I am convinced that it will be fixed later on when they push a new software update, just like they magically added the EIS support to the OnePlus 5. I have made a video about the OnePlus 5 before and after the EIS update. I'll leave a card and the link in the description box below if you want to watch that. Here are a few samples taken from the OnePlus 5. Now comes the part which will always keep me hooked to the OnePlus devices. It's the dash charger. After using OnePlus 3T for around 7 to 8 months and 5 for about 2 months, it is beyond my imagination to use any other smartphone without the dash charger. It is astonishing how fast the dash charger works. Within 10 to 15 minutes, it can charge your device enough to work for next 4 to 5 hours. The battery life isn't that great, and on heavy usage I had to charge it up twice a day at times, but if you have the dash charger along with you, it doesn't even matter. Well, that wraps up my review of the OnePlus 5. I feel it is still one of the best phone you can get for the price at which it is offered. But as the gap between the OnePlus flagship and other flagships get thinner and thinner, the charm of it seems to be fading away. As of now, I can definitely recommend you to go for the OnePlus 5 as they have managed to make a device which does above average and also excels in some department for that matter compared to other smartphones. Even though this device costs more than any other OnePlus devices they have launched, it's still about 3/4 price of any other flagships out there. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one.